Now, it even gets worse. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is continuing its global push to support its so-called government-backed digital ID programs, and this time setting its sight on Kenya, where it will advise the government on that country's Maisha Naba digital ID initiative that is currently under development. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body.
Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. Want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Pele Hubitan, great name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, sister brothers, living this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. Now, as you just seen from that clip, as we can see, the MOTB, they really pushing it. They're going to push it around the world first and then try to bring it to Babylon the Great. So you see, Kenya is probably one of those African countries still thinking Babylon the Great, America's their friend. So they're letting, gates of hell come over and experiment with MOTB on them first so they can get some data to see how they're going to do it over here. We're going to watch another clip, which one of their officials, I don't know if they're president or official, he's going to really say how they're going to do it. They're going to go into a digital system, which we know that the money will go digital. And the reason it's going to go digital is because it's going to lead to a digital currency where they can enforce Revelation chapter 13. So we're seeing that our salvation is nearer than we believe. It's like we right here at the doorstep. And they're pushing it because they want Revelation. We're seeing the beast get that system up. So I'm going to start at 15. This is Revelation 13:15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So this is going to be a life thing. They're going to threaten your life, get it or else. First, they're going to push it as, it's sexy, it's convenient. That's why dummies is going for it. But then they're going to get to the point where it's going to be mandatory. You get it or I'm unaliving you. And then verse 16, this is how we know it's all about it's changing economics. These children are going to be born with it in them already. Verse 16, he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell. Economics. Say that he had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 636. So they're already going to have these children born with traces in them as they be born. I know what you're thinking, like, you might think, hey, that's not right. They didn't have a chance to commit no sin, do none of that. Yeah, it's something they did in a former lifetime. Because if they were part of the hopeful elect, you would be born from parents that would save you from getting that tracer. You would do an at-home birth. You wouldn't go to the hospital and let them put a tracer under your skin to your baby. But Eve over here is going to do that. I guarantee you she's going to fall for it. So I'm going to go get this right here to further back up that point. And this is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or whether the righteous cut off. So any baby getting this, just like a baby that get caught up in being, aborted. That's that judgment you get carrying out for a former lifetime. So now we're going to have people that's going to get it, not, all the way based on their parents being foolish, based on their parents lacking knowledge and wisdom. Pretty much anyway, there's Hamites anyway, so it don't matter. Like you tell Yabashah already giving out judgment to the heathens. So, but you got some Jakes that's in Kenya too. So Esau about to test it out over there. So he can see what it's gonna be like when he do it over here. At the same time, it's gonna roll out here. It's the same thing. They're talking about a digital ID. Bill Gates been hollering about that for a long time now. And that was here. And I noticed anytime Bill Gates want to test something, he always do it to those Hamites, which are called Africans first. He do it to them first, get his numbers, then come do it over here to Jake over here. So that's about to be in place. So we're gonna go back and watch what dude got to say. I don't know if he official, I don't know what he is, but he had some more information on basically saying what they're gonna do. So let's check it out.
Came out to say that by December, all Kenyans will be having their iris scanned in place of their national IDs. Here's the tip.
For the next 2 months, I have been assured by all the stakeholders, led by the ministries concerned, that by December, we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise, as an ID, that they should be able to be identified digitally using their iris or their fingerprints.
Now, if you ask me, these are things that should be fought tooth and nail. If we could bandwagon together to remove the...
So there you go. He just said Kenya's gonna roll out the digital ID, and their leaders are sellouts who have sold them out to get it. You know, Babylon the Great America, America Edom was gonna find some takers. And then I noticed, let's go to Ox page. If you think that these billionaires be fighting and all of that, and they're against each other, and some is for, some is not, here go your boy, because they be having Bill Gates and Elon Musk go at it like as if they're superheroes or something. And here go Elon Muskie. He says, like if you agree with Elon Musk, that voter ID is needed in all 50 states. So he's basically calling for a digital ID too. That's let you know they want to do it over here at Babylon the Great. So the MOTB could be here at the end of the year, or it could be here next year. But we know they're putting it in the public. So it's going to go, it's going to launch at some point. They're going to do it. We know first the dollar has to crash, which they're working on doing that now. That's very imminent. Once the dollar crashes, they're going to quell the panic by saying get your digital ID, which comes with a UBI, Universal Basic Income, which will have digital tokens on it. And the people can use that to get, whatever Esau's facilities he got for protection, for provisions. Because he's going to let all hell break loose in Babylon the Great. And he's going to have pockets where he's going to allow people to get the MOTB. And if Jake does not know that they're an Israelite and our salvation comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, they're going to go get that. The same way they went and got, that situation that the gates of hell was giving out, that he orchestrated. They do stuff in phases. The next phase coming in is going to be crash dollar, digital ID, and that's going to be your MOTB system is going to be set up. That's what Esau is about. That's the prophecy is about to do. And we can see it here. Like you can visibly see the manifestation of that MOTB being placed out, where it will be that micro CHIP will be made mandatory. They got one for your head and they have one for your hand. And those things are going to go out majorly, especially once they scare everybody with the new pestilence, civil unrest. People are going to run to go get it. But we are not, because we know what that is. And we got to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Shah for giving us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know what that is. And see, and that'll lead to this prophecy right here. Just that wisdom and knowledge. Because a lot of people they didn't heard it, but they don't, forsaking it. They like, man, for whatever, man. Plus, Jake is, a lot of 2/3 are carnal. So they gotta have a car, they gotta have a house, they gotta have a job. So they're going to go get, or just get their provisions. Because I'm saying that I don't think we're gonna have no jobs. They're gonna put everybody on like a welfare state. I think if anything, you're gonna probably ride a bike to power up they camps or something. But us being in the truth is gonna lead to Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them to dwell upon the earth. See? keeping the word of the patience, man. Sticking to the script, following the Bible, knowing that we're Israelites, and knowing that, you know, so-called white man are Edomites and they're our enemy. So we watching his moves, and we're laying to the nation that, you know, has got their ear to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. That way they can, you know, put up their prayers, do what they need to do to avoid that. Because we're not looking to get that. We know that's the ultimate test that's coming, like the scripture said, to try them that are upon the earth. That's what it's about to do, to try them. The Lord gonna see who is mine and who not. And to do that, he need that pressure. You know, our lives in this system, that's the pressure that Esau is gonna threaten in order to make you take that MOTB. And we have to build up resistance to resist that. And that goes in Revelation 3 and 10. When you full of this spirit, the spirit of Yahushua so much to where you can tell Esau, I don't give a damn. I'm not getting your micro CHIP. That's that Revelation 3 and 10 coming in. And then for us men, you know, we got to lock in on Revelation 3 and 11. I'm going to read that one. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So with resisting Esau comes a crown if you're part of the hopeful elect. You know, those chosen men that are going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So now we got to, what they say, hold the ground. You got to hold. And we got to resist Esau, Edom. Because they're about to come with it. The pressure is coming. The temptation is coming. Like what the scriptures call it, that temptation is coming. You know, the scriptures call it the hour of temptation. That's when the MOTB gonna go out after Esau that ran that fear campaign and got everybody scared. Then he's gonna offer it up, and we're gonna see who is who at that time. You know, and to say seek out your own salvation, fear and trembling, and to beat it, you got to build yourself up with this truth. You got to be built up to that. You got to have an armor on to be able to resist and fight and resist Esau Edom, who is the devil in the flesh. We have to resist him. He is Satan. He come in the spirit of Satan. You got to resist Esau. You know, so I just want to put it out there that we're very close to that MOTB being issued out. They're promoting it in the public now a lot. And they're testing it on other countries. And Elon Musk, Bill Gates ain't nothing but front man. You know, those are low-level luminaries. The big dogs, you don't even get to see them. You only hear about their names. You know, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers. You only hear about them. You don't see them. They get their orders to Bill Gates and Elon Musk's. You know, those. The Bezos. They get their orders to them. And they go out and set up the technology in order to fulfill prophecy. So we do point A. Put that resistance up, put them prayers up. Yasharallah. You know, I hope this has been informative. I hope it's been edifying. I don't want to say Kwang Yasharallah, and stay locked in, because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.